What's up, Blurry gang? I'm back with another tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a textured crop top with a mid-drop fade, and I'm going to sauce in a little fang. Alright, so I like to start every haircut with a pre-style. So what that does is it puts all the hairs in place for me to cut it, and then I'm going to go ahead and trim down my client's beard. Now that his beard is all trimmed down, we're going to go ahead and put in our first guideline, no guard, closed. With this, it's going to be a mid-drop fade. I like to start my drops around their top of his ear, and I focus on keeping the hook area in the front dark, so when I go in with my hitters, it's going to be crispy and defined. If you guys been watching my videos before, you know that I like to make my guide on one side, move to the other side, and then connect in the back. Over the times, this has given me personally the most symmetrical guidelines. Now I'm going to go ahead and open my lever all the way open, and we're going to set a second guide about half an inch parallel to our first. If you need a reference, I would use like the tip of your finger or something. Some of y'all got massive ass fingers though, so take that with a grain of salt. Alright, so now we got two guidelines in. I'm going to go ahead and take out my hitters and just bald them out right under my first guideline. You want to make sure that you do not pass your guides, and you just go right up to it and blend into it. After that, I'm going to whip up my Bronze Series 9 and really bald them out straight to the skin. These shavers get real close. I used to use the ANDIS Pro Foil. I hopped over to this, and this is literally like the Bentley of shavers, yo. Straight up. I got to do a review on these one day, but they're the truth for real. Trust me. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take out our first guideline. How we're going to do this is we're going to use our lever play, and basically just play with your lever, open, middle, close, all of that. Whatever you do, just make sure you do not pass your guide. Do whatever it takes to get that line out and blend that out, and then we can move on to the next level, you know? After that, I'm going to slap on my 1.5 guard, and we're going to take it through the motions. If this is the first time you're rocking with me, the motions means the lever open, and then middle, and then closed. After that, I'm going to slap on my half guard and do the exact same thing. Take it through the motions, open, middle, close. Then I'm going to throw on my 1 guard, take it through the motions, and just finish up that bulk in the blend. Finally, to blend to the top. I usually would do clip over comb, but for this cut I want it to be more soft and textured. So I'm going to do shear over comb. That'll give me a softer look, softer blend. And I'm going to use my wide tooth comb. I like to use my wide tooth comb when I'm trying to take down a lot of bulk. And I use my fine tooth whenever I want to blend. As you can see, it's looking real blurry. We're just going to go ahead and do some touch-up work and finish up that blend, and then move on to the other side. Alright, so same thing on the other side. Take out our first guideline with lever play. Do whatever you gotta do. Just get that line out and do not pass your guideline. Don't raise your fade. Just don't create more work for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so again we're going to set the base to our fade. That's going to be the longest length in our haircut. And in this haircut it's a 1.5 open. I'm going to take my 1.5 through the motions just like I did on the other side. Y'all should know the drill by now. I'm going to slap my half guard on. And we're going to take it through the motions, open, middle, close. I always stress using my corners whenever I blend. Whenever I set a guideline, I use my blade flush. Whenever I blend, I'm using the corners of my blade. And I'm really flicking that out using my C motion, using that wrist motion and some freehand. Finally, we're going to toss on our one guard and just finish up that blend. Now that we're done our blend, we're going to go ahead and connect the top using our shear over comb method. One tip I can give you guys is that if you notice there's one still blade on my shear and only one blade is moving, that means only my thumb is moving. Whenever you use shears, only one blade should be moving for precision cutting. I hope you guys feel this beat. Is that Vietnam vibe, you feel me? Alright, so now that the sides are done, we're going to go ahead and move to cutting the top. I'm going to section out that little fang, kind of give me a reference of what to cut so I can keep it long. So first I'm going to go ahead and cut off about 1/2 inch. And we're just going to continue that traveling guide all the way back. And then after we're going to cross check and make sure everything's even. Alright, so now we're just going to do a cross check. What this does is basically it catches everything that we missed in the first round. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and point cut. What this is going to do is it's going to take out the bluntness in his hair and add some movement and texture. If you've noticed the whole time I've been point cutting because I want this to be a very textured haircut. I don't want there to be any kind of bluntness because I want there to be a lot of movement when I style them up. After that, I'm going to add a little bit more texture, doing some slide cutting. This is going to create those hard lines in the texture and give it that real crazy effect. Now for the last part, we're gonna do a bang trim. We're gonna keep that fang area that I sectioned out in the beginning long. So I'll just lay the hairs down with my palm, and then we go ahead and just trim it. Hit him with a quick blow dry here. Shout out to Dyson. This sick ass blow dry. Now for the fun part, we're just gonna hit that line up and make sure everything is good. Alright, so now I'm using a hot towel just to open up my client's pores. This makes the straight blade process a lot smoother. And now we're going to go ahead and just go in with our straight blade, define all those lines, and just bring this entire cut together. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and style them up with some blurry matte. This is my own personal product. I focused on 3 things with this product. It was high hold, matte finish, and easy to wash out of your hands. The matte finish makes the hair more dry and full, and really brings out that texture. This is the before and the finished product. I hope you guys like it. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Blurry out.